Bob Dylan on his Outlaw tour with Willie Nelson, there were people screaming in this concert, play something we know, do something good, because he plays a lot of his new stuff, and the old songs he plays completely different. He hasn't done an encore, like a true encore, in years where you leave the stage and you come back. So he did his set, and this was one where, if you listen to the audience recording, people were very like, play something we know. And he came back and he sang this song. It's called Garden Party by Ricky Nelson. Ricky Nelson was like a 50s rockabilly singer. And in the 70s, they had like a early days of rock and roll revival at Madison Square Garden. And everybody showed up looking like the 50s, but he showed up looking like the 70s. He had long hair, his clothes were all very contemporary for the 70s. And people didn't like it because he didn't look like the 50s. And he sang a bunch of his old songs, but he also sang some Rolling Stones songs, Honky Tonk Woman, and it didn't go over well, and it was just awful. But there were a lot of celebrities there. Yoko Ono and John Lennon were there. There's a lot of references in the song. George Harrison was there, who was somehow known as Mr. Hughes, so that's him in the song. But basically, they didn't like the way he looked. And basically, this song is about, you gotta do what's best for yourself, don't care about anybody else. So it's very fitting that this concert, Dylan left the stage and he came back and did an actual encore, and this was the song he sang. And this was the time of my sister's wedding. This was when we found out our dog had cancer. So a very, very big, memorable time in my life, and I don't think I'm gonna get all the lyrics right, but I really wanted to sing it. Went to a garden party to reminisce with old friends, sing about the good times and sing the songs again. Got to the garden party, they all knew my name, but no one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, but you got to please yourself. People came from miles around, everyone was there. Yoko brought a walrus, there was magic in the air. Over in the corner, much to my surprise, Mr. Hughes in village shoes, wearing his disguise. But it's alright now, I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, but you got to please yourself. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. I played them all the old songs, I thought that's why they came, but no one heard the music, I didn't look the same. I said hello to Mary Lou, she belongs to me. And when I sang about a honky-tonk, it was time to leave. But it's alright now, I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. La da da da, la da da da. a ringing a bell and looking like you should. So if you're gonna play a garden party, I wish you lots of luck. If memories were all I sang, I'd rather drive a truck. But it's alright now, I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. La da 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 da, la da da da. All right, thank you, everybody.